Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Piet. You're watching Piet J. Cooper, the model builder. And this is what we're building today. The Ayrton Senna Lotus Renault 97T. That is something new that we're going to build today, as you just saw. And I've got packs in front of me. So let's just get straight into it. I brought this in from Altaïa from France, and I've wanted to build this. I've got another build by for a Senna build already as well, but loved to do this one as well because it's a nice car as well. I saw it somewhere else, but didn't fancy the price, and this is monthly, so it's better. This is what we get, but I don't use these because they're too flimsy. Not strong enough, so I put them away. Maybe I can use them at a certain point that something breaks or anything like that. What I usually use are my standard screwdrivers, Wera, and this one I like very much because it holds it holds fine nicely. Then I've got just a pair of tweezers, a scalpel, and a light, and some other things as well, which you will see as soon as we get to it. But today we're doing the front ailerons, and we've got pack 2 as well, which is the back ailerons, the back wing, and this is the front wing that we're starting with. So let's start with that straight away. This is an L, and it's funny, but the other L is in this part of the pack. As you can see right there, there's L there. Can you see that properly? And that one has an L as well, as you saw right there. So we're going to put those two together. So I've got the left wing here. So I'm just going to screw that in there. And you're screwing into plastic, so don't over tighten it. At the moment you feel that it's tightening, careful with going on. That is the left wing for us to put aside right there. So we're doing the right wing as well. You might hear some background noise. It's ventilators and people playing outside, but it's bloody hot today, so I can't close it up. All right. We get the left winglet out, that little thing, and this was the left. So we get the L part out, and as you can see there's an L there. Can you see that? There's an L in between there. Then we put this one on and use those to guide you with the holes there, and then we can put those screws in like so, and they are AP screws. Put those away, get the B piece out because we're putting the small wing in. I think I've got the right side here, but there's no mention of an L or an R. So we take the two BPs out to put that small wing out, and be careful, there is nothing on it that shows which one is right and which one is left. But I'll show you in a moment what I think it should look like. At least that's what the pictures are showing. These are tiny screws, so be really careful. So this is what we have. Sorry to change the color a bit to get that proper. So we're going to put that aside, and I think we're just doing the other side as well. So we've got the right and the left side, as you can see right there. We're going to put that aside. Okay, now then we're making that Senna helmet. I've got one already, as a very small, same size one, and I think we're using the AMs here. Yeah. All right, 2 AM screws to make that helmet, just to put on this screen, and there we go. We've got a beautiful Senna helmet with that visor on. Alright, that's stage number 1 done of this beautiful build. We've got these to show for at the moment, and they are beautiful. I'm going to put them aside and get pack 2 out. And we did get some stickers, but they were upside down and we can't show them, but those are the advertising that they can't show. And if you know this car and you know Senna, you know what kind of advertising that is. So I've got the next magazine out. The funny thing is with this magazine, it's completely in English until you get to the build guide. So this is the back wing that we're building here. As you can see, quite a few parts and some stuff here. And there was, of course, again, the sticker that you can put on in the back, but I cannot show you that because that's commercials. Well, Goodyear is as well, but that one is something that I cannot show you. I think they should fit together. And as you saw, that is a push to fit. Gaps are a little bit bigger on this side and it's not staying in. Now it is. Then we get, so we've built this one. We get that one out and the gurney flap that is here. And I think it should be up because that's what a gurney does. And we get that on top and put some black CPs on that. That's the first one in the middle. I'm doing the first outer one. So we've got that one on as well with a gurney. Now that's in neatly, APs. And because of those little outtakes that were in there, I'll show you on the other side with this. There are some pretty nice location things to make sure that that wing comes in properly, and we had that on the front as well. Right here there are some things that make sure you cannot put it any other way, or that it gives a very good fit. Don't know if you can see it, but there are some ridges there that we put onto the wing. We have them here as well. There are ridges there that make sure that that wing gets into the proper position. All right, we've got those ridges again here, and we got the out of the little dimples in there, or divots, or what you want to call it. And then we put more of those AP screws in there, and we can put the APs away and put some BPs in there, and then we can put the other side of the wing on, and we're complete. That fits in neatly. You get some BPs out for the last wing that we have right there. So we've got a pin in the middle and a hole there to put that pin into. Yep, that's it. And it closes up neatly. I can tighten it a little bit more because then it's completely closed up. And that is what we have until that point. The only thing we're going to do here is put an FM screw through that, and then we're going to put the other side on as well. That was a hard one, guys. And wow, we could have used a spacer because that screw is coming out on the other side as well. All right, we're going to put the whole other side of the wing on. Make sure that everything is on its right position. This is the last thing we do in this build. And that finishes this pack, the first pack that we get in. A bit of a pity, but so that's the cable on one side, and let's tighten it on this side as well to see if that cable tightens up. There you go. That is it. A great big back wing, as you can see, and we will be putting on some more there, but it looks really nice. And there will be some sticker decals here, and probably here as well, and on the back, because I did get some in, but I need to have a look at where they should be, and I think I need to put them on at the end, because I probably can't show it on the internet. This is what we've done, this build, and I hope I get some more in quite soon. It will be a month on from now, most probably, or even 2, because I'm waiting for 2 of them to come in France, and then I'll ship 2 at a time, so it's 2 months later that we do a little bit more. But this is my new build done for today. It is a beautiful build. I do think they put those lugs in and stuff like that. That really helps putting it into the right position and putting it in good. The orientations help you screw that in here and there. It's a little bit hard, especially that one. As you can see, that screw coming out, and we have that on this side with that gurney that we put on as well. That's a little something, but that is it for today. Thank you very much for joining me again, and do join me next time on any of my other builds. One of those that are not lit up, so I'll light them up for you. That's a bit better. Quite bright for you, but you can see Mr. Porsche standing there, Mr. Le Mans standing there. We've got the Senna. The Senna, for me that is straight, but for you that would be that one poster up. We've got the other Senna poster up here, which you cannot see at the moment. Thank you very much for joining me again. Please like, subscribe, and pass it on, and join me next time on any of my builds. Thank you very much for joining me this time, and see you next time. Bye bye.